Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hey, hey. Welcome. Hey, Bella. We have a lot to go through today, so I'm going to get straight into it. Today we're going to be reviewing all of February's PDFs. So, this is all of them. I'm only going to do so many of them today. I'm not doing the ones that look like faces, because that would take too long. But I'll do the rest. So starting off with this one, which is in settings. So coming out of here and going into preferences down the bottom. And I'm just going to go through some of these ones. So I put on, because I'm a streamer, I put on show touches. So you can see that blue doll. And then I got to put on present external displays. And if I turn off, sorry, if I put it on, you'll see what it does. Oh no, you can't see it on the screen. If I was on the main screen, it would take away the tools, which is obviously no good for me. Then we get down to user interface. And we want to make sure you have show, undo, undo and redo buttons on. And a new one that I find is show status bar. That one gives you little hints. Hey Renee. Hey Dawn. Renee, hope you're better. Just going through these essential settings. I don't think there's anything on colour. So I go to tools. Now, this one, I turn on touches for gestures only, so that if I touch the screen accidentally, it doesn't do anything. And this one is essential. So this allows you to rotate the canvas with your fingers in any tool, no matter where, which is always handy. In pencil, I turn off both of these because I hate them, which is the double tap and allow you to scribble on the screen instead of actual text. And I hate both of them, so I just turn them off. Fonts is obviously just fonts. I think that's it. Talking of reset, I want to show you something, and something that I found out off of the forums, which is really awesome. So I'm just going to shut down this design. When you start up Designer, double tap the screen and it goes to a more cohesive reset. So what this allows you to do is things like deactivate, which I had to do, your Affinity, and reset account data, that kind of thing, which obviously doesn't let you usually. Hey Damien, nice to have you. So yeah, I had to be told about the secret menu to reset some of the things I need to reset for that fault I had. But we're going to skip this for now. We're just going to start up as usual, then go into these. So that was essential settings. This one, that looks kind of like camera and rewinds, is snapshots. So I'll just I'm just going to turn these off for now so we can see better. And I'm going to put a few ellipses on screen. So I have this one, and I'm going to make it red. I'm just gonna duplicate. If I were to click the right menu, I'm gonna duplicate that ellipse just here. What color should I make this one? Purple. And I'm gonna duplicate it again and pull it up to here. And this time I'm gonna go green. So there we go. 3. Yeah. Now I'm gonna snapshot it just there, so they're literally just normal. So I go into the little clock down here on the right, and then under the history panel there's something called snapshots down here. I go into there and I press plus to add a snapshot. So that is as of right now. So untouched, or if you're halfway through a project or something and you wanted to set, you can set as many of these snapshots as you like, but we'll just do one for this demo. And now what I'm going to do is turn that off. I'm going to adjust these circles, ellipses, sorry. So first I'm going to convert them to curves and get the node tool and just pull about these nodes a little bit just to really mess them up. So as you can see, quite messed up from what it was. Now, if I wanted to go back to before I mess with them, I can just go back into the history panel with this clock, and it's already on snapshots, so otherwise you just go to snapshots down here, and I want to go to the one that I made, which is that one, and you tap this button here to reset, and then it goes back to exactly how we had it before we started messing it. I'm just going to delete these and turn this on. So this one, this is alpha lock. Now, it won't work on that fox, unfortunately. Oh, hang on, there's a question. Are you going to show the new ebook? Oh, I can do. I gotta try and remember where it is. Yeah, so basically, all the ones from February have all been put together into one big book, and Bella did it, so it's like all of February's ones, like all the PDFs, into one book, which is what we're going through kind of now. So as soon as I can remember where that is, I will put a link to it. Yeah, snapshots can be a lifesaver, you're right. So you've got redo and undo buttons, but they only go back so far, whereas snapshots, you can go back to exactly that point whenever you want. Doesn't matter how many steps you've taken since that point, it will always go back. Mostly the page that shows the index. I'm trying to think where these things are. It might be in my projects 2 settings. Index. Nope. Sorry, Phil, I just can't remember where it is. No, I really can't remember. I will post it in the club when I can find it. I just can't remember where it is. So, this fox won't work with just that fox, unfortunately, but I will be able to show you what it does. So, turning off February again. So we got room. I'm gonna go into the pixel persona, and I'm just gonna draw that I'm gonna put this up so we can raise it something like 50. It don't matter what color it is. And making sure that we did on a pixel. Anyway, right, close that down. So, add a pixel layer, which I always forget. We'll put it on Telegram and Discord, yeah, as soon as I can find it again. It's somewhere. I've only just had it, so it can't be far. My memory is too bad. Now then, why does it keep jumping? I don't know. Very odd. But as you can see, you're just drawing as normal, just like this. Now there's something called alpha lock up here, or protect alpha on Affinity. Very weird. But if you've got it on by mistake, that is why you can't draw anything on normal screen, which happens a lot. So how you want to use this, just turn it off so you can see that you can draw again. If you change the colour, so we'll say red, and then put on alpha lock, it will only let you draw on the bits you've already drawn. So it won't do it here, but it'll make that swipe across the black. And as you can see, it's drawn straight across. It won't draw on the actual canvas, it only draws on the lines that you've already done. This can be really handy when colouring in, because it won't go outside the lines. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened to me, sorry about that. But if you prefer it that way, I'll just not put it back on. That's really cool. But yeah, I wonder why it went off. Very weird. Anyways, you prefer it. That's really good though. Yeah. I'll remember that for next time. So name music, much better. So deleting the alpha lock, making sure I've turned it off because it just stays on. It's so annoying. So that when you go to next draw something, it will say new pixel here. It won't let you draw anything, like even over those ones, because you've got to be on that layer for it to count, like so. So when you start a new layer and you can't draw, that's usually because alpha lock's on, which I do constantly. I'm just gonna turn it back off and delete these layers, put on February, and see what's next. So we've got pixel symmetry next. I'm turning back off February so you can see. And we're already in pixel mode. I was just gonna put it in pixel mode. Just gonna pick a brush. Doesn't matter what it is really. This one will do. Up here on the top bar, you've got two functions. One is to view the symmetry line, which you probably can't on that screen, but it basically lets you turn the where you want the symmetry, which we want it about there. You can then lock that line, like so. Now it won't let you either. And then if we draw now, you'll see if I put it on. Yeah. I always do. That's another thing. If you don't add a pixel there, it won't draw either. So now that we've got our pixel layer, we're in symmetry and we're drawing. The only thing is, as you can see, it's not quite how we want. So it's not doing exactly what we want. So if we do these again, add another pixel layer, there's another function up here called mirror. This one. And if we put that on, it will be exactly how we want it to be. Like this. You follow me so far? I don't know whether I'm going too fast. Now, this is only in pixel so far, but there is a way around doing it in vector, which I'm going to show you next. So I'll just delete this one, turn off the symmetry again, because again it stays on. So going back to designer mode or vector mode, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to make a rectangle, and I'm going to make it quite large this side of the screen, like so. Now you don't need any colour in that rectangle, but what you're going to do is go down to symbols and add that as a symbol. Would have been easier if I left it coloured. 2 seconds, I'll just fix that. So I'm just going to leave that green for now, and then go back to our symbols. Can you see it's green now? And what we're going to do, we're going to duplicate that symbol by clicking on it and inserting, and we're going to move it to the other side. Now we're going to have the same problem. So if we try and do something in here, so let's get another rectangle. I'm going to have to make it another colour, and it's not doing it. Very strange. Oh no, I know why. So we have to be inside the original rectangle. Neither, and it will turn up on the other screen. But as you can see, it's not mirroring. It's just doing exactly as we're doing, like exactly the same as we're doing. So we don't want that. So going back to this symbol, what we're going to do, we're going to go into our transform panel and flip it. Now when we come back and move that same rectangle, it mirrors just like we want it to. And that is kind of like symmetry, but with vector. Now you don't have to have the rectangle on. You can turn it off, and it still does the same as if it was there. Oh, I wonder why your character screen is showing up. Yeah, that's really weird. Okay, now it's gone after. I hope so. There's a weird screen showing. Yeah, I don't know why that was showing up, but I'm glad it's gone. I'm just going to delete those now. Open up February, see what the next one is. So this is PNG inside a PNG. We might not be able to get those exact ones, but we'll have a go. So I'm just going to turn this off so we can see. And I go down to Pixel Bay, which is this one. Put in penguins. And I think I used this one. So I'll drag that into the picture. Still looking for our other one. And I can't find it, typical. It might be on vector. So I'll turn on show vectors. Still trying to find it. Well, as I expected, I can't find it. As usual, we'll just use this one. If it drags it in, just like this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put, oh no, go on smooth tool. We're going to move this one into the middle screen and put this one inside of that one. If it lets, yes. No, I don't. I forgot how to do this. Typical. Think, how do we do this? This is the problem. I forget how I've done something. Is it that we gotta rasterize it first or something? Just try rasterizing them both. Now put in that one inside that one. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, for some reason, Affinity doesn't see raster images as actual raster unless it's rasterized it. Very strange. But as you can see, that picture is now within the silhouette of the other picture, which is what we wanted. This only does this on pixel, like so. And you'll probably see why when we do our next one. So I'll delete this one now. And Renee, your picture. I don't know where we can find that now. Did you find it on Pixabay? Just try looking on Pixabay again. So, what do we put in here? There. Turn off vector. Not needed. I'm just trying to find the exact picture. I probably won't be able to. And as usual, no. Just have a look down the list. Nope, I can't find it. So I'll just take any. I'll just turn February off so we can see. And I'm gonna take this one. So drag that out, put it in there. And that one empty. So as we know, it doesn't see it as raster until you rasterize it. So we'll do that first. We're just gonna turn this off for a minute. We're gonna go into what's it? Pixel Persona, I think. I'm trying to think how this one's done. I think we put it in Pixel Persona. And then we draw, I think. And we'll select you can find a good brush. Should be oil somewhere. I've probably gone past it. Oil. There it is. So we'll just use this one. And we'll put, base MET, that'll do nicely. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to draw over here. Alright. Gonna insert a pixel layer first. Like so. Now, why isn't it drawing now? Typical. So alpha lock is not on black. That was weird. Should have just been grey, I think. But anyway, that isn't a very good brush, so I'll choose a different one. Something like this one. Put up the size quite large. And we'll just go like this. So usually works best when you swipe it straight over. And what we're gonna do, this is right, I'm sure this is right. Ready, help. So I'll put the picture inside, is there? No. Ready, I can't remember. Please help. Oh, hang on. This is because that one's turned off. Aha. There we go. So I was kind of right. See, that is the picture inside a brush. Yeah, drag the deer into layer. I realised it was off, so it wouldn't have done it. Like so. But that is the way. Got there in the end. So, moving on. Let's delete that one. Put on February again. So, oh yes. So turn it off February. And I go back to our designer now. And I'm going to go into pen tool. And I'm just going to draw some nodes, like so. And I'm going to make this about 5. And yeah, wackadoo. So there's that one. And if we come off of that and go back in and try continuing it, I don't think it does it? Oh, it does. That's very odd. Or, I don't know. That's really, really weird. Don't remember how this one does it. I'm sure that it's not meant to do that. Affinity weirdness. Because up here, there's something called add to curves. And that is where you're meant to be able to select one and just continue the streak. So I don't know whether that's Affinity being weird or not. Just try that again. So no, it's still doing it. That's very odd. Well, that's how you meant to do it, is to add the curve and then just carry on the line like you wanted. Strange that it's not doing it. Or is it that you had to do another line straight afterwards? Just do this one. And now when you go back. No, it's still doing it. Very strange. Not sure. Is that just me or is that Affinity being weird? Anyway, going back to our thing. So, this is the selection tool from Pixel Layer. I'm going to turn that one off, go back to Pixel Mode. And I'm going to make sure we have a pixel layer this time because I always forget. And I'm just going to try and replicate that part. Oh, not on that brush. Let's just go to this brush. Oh, too small. This one. So we got one heart, and then we got this heart here. And at the moment, they're both on the same layer. So if we turn it on and off, they're on the same layer. And we don't want it on the same layer because we forgot to add a new layer. This happens quite a lot. So what you do in that case is go to this freehand selection, or lasso as other programs call it, and draw around one of them. And we're going to go up here and say copy, and then we're going to go paste. And as you can see, oh no, it's not done. There, it's just not showing up in the layers for some reason. But this one still has it, so we go to eraser now and make it a bit bigger than that, and delete this one, and turn off the selection by pressing X. And now the hearts are separate, and that's how you get out of a jam when you've put it on the same layer, which happens regularly. I'm just gonna delete these ones, see what's next. Oh, the tennis ball. This is the fisheye. So let's try and find that tennis ball. As you know, this doesn't hardly work. And now I'm gonna put it back in Designer so we can get that pixel back up. I'm just gonna put in here tennis and hope for the best. Oh look, that one. Drop it in here. And there's our tennis ball. I'm gonna go to the artistic text still. And we're gonna type on here the word tennis. Oh, not T. 10S. And we're gonna make this. We go back to our move tool. We're gonna make that an orange color, like so. And this doesn't quite fit on this ball quite right. As you can see, it's too flat. So that's why they made the fisheye lens. So what we're gonna do is select it in layers and go to the groups folder and select fisheye. Now we can raise and lower the effect of fisheye to make it more rounded. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna make it right there to make it rounded, like so. And I think what I did in the other one was I went into the opacity and just lowered the opacity slightly so it looked like it was more on the ball, like that. And that's the tennis ball. And there you go. Flying through these tonight. Just gonna delete these ones. Open up February again. And what's next? So this is the command controller, I think they call it. So to activate it, you go up here in this menu, and there is toggle command controller. And that gives you this circle, which brings up the command controller. Now we have that because we don't have keyboard shortcuts on iPad like PC would have. And then to toggle it back off, go into this menu and press it again and it'll disappear. I'm going to leave those faces, see if we got time or not. And I'm not sure. But there's one missing somewhere. It was there earlier. The scale override. So delete February again so we can see. And I go into pencil tool. I'm going to make it black so we can see it. And I'm just going to, I think it was like a pool. If it had draw, which is just frozen. Very strange. No, it just won't do nothing. Affinity. Sorry, Ready. Yeah, rest up, man. Rest up. I think I might have to restart Affinity because that's gone weird. And now Affinity won't start. Very strange. Yeah, you should definitely rest, Ready. We understand, mate. Now, what's happened? Let's together these. No, it's still gone. So, turning the pencil tool back on. making it black again. If it will, let us switch away. Very strange. It's not the pen, is it? Yeah. No, the pen's got plenty of juice in there. That is strange. Just keeps crashing on me. Can't wait till version 2.1. See you, Renee. Try that again, shall we? So every time I select pencil tools, maybe I'll go to something else. So deleting these. This time I'm going to pick pencil. And I'm just going to put a few notes. No. Come on, pencil. That worked better. Selecting a pool type color. Like this. With a black stroke. I'm going to adjust the nose now so it looks more pool-like. So these ones I'm going to make more smooth. Like so. And this one I'm going to make sharp. And pull these up. Like that. And make that one more smooth as well. And then what you have is when you create the lines for the pool like this one, we'll make the pressure and wait for the pool. We'll just press X so that we're not on that same line. And we'll just make another one. Go to Node Tool now. Select both of those inner bars and have a slight curve to them. And make sure they're inside of the pool. And there we go. So, what I'm going to do is turn on scale with object. But as you can see, the ones that are inside the pool, they are not scaled with object. See? So what happens is when you pick the pool and you scale it down, the lines get bigger, like so. And that's the scale with object issue that I'm sure many of you have had. But now there is a way to solve this. And that is with it selected, go into, I think it's the transform panel. And in here, there's scale override. And that gives you some options, which are all on by default. However, if you scale this now, it still doesn't do it. So I always thought that tool was broke, but it isn't. What I'm going to do is put on the command controller again, like this. And then select, I think it's this one. And you can tap that on by moving it that way, then tap it and it'll stay on. Oh no, it's not that one. Yeah. I'll try and remember which one it is. Is it this one? No. I will find it and say, is it this one? Nope. Is it the bottom? Yeah, this is the problem with my memory. None of these seem to work, which is odd. Oh, because scale override gone back off for some reason. I'll try that first one again. Yeah, and as you can see now, it's doing as it's told. and the lines are scaling with the object. Sorry, my voice. So it does work, it just doesn't work how I expected it to. So I'm turning that back off now. And toggle it back off so it's gone. And I'm going to delete that one. Now, we have got a little bit of time. I'll just quickly go through the monthly challenge, which is this. So, any kind of space vehicle, rocket, a shuttle, I don't know what you call these, but they're like futuristic key space ones, etc. Just to give an example, this is one that I did. So this is the Chibi Enterprise, which obviously won't be included in the monthly draw. So there will be prizes and stuff as well. Usually a brush pack, and it's Dawn to be. She's won it twice so far, and it's only been going twice. So Dawn definitely to be. Now, do you want me to go through these faces? If so, which ones? Because we're not going to have time for all of them. You can download these guides on my assets on Gumroad. Just trying to find them. There we go. So all these guides, and those are the examples from here, all included with the pack, all free to download. I'll do a crap one. Fox, what's Fox? Explain to me, Fox, I'm a bit lost. The Bobby's not in the chat, is he? Because he was very generous to me last week. And there it goes. He tipped me $4.20. I asked which one. Yeah, there isn't a fox in the faces, so I don't know which one you mean. Which one do I need? What I'll do is, in our layers, I'll turn off all the other ones that we've already done, so that we're left with the faces. And I'll make these bigger so we can see them. Yeah. That one and that one. Get them in the same height as these. No. Select them all. That's a bit better. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh no. What's happened? Oh, there we go. I didn't actually adjust anything. So sorry about that, if you can hear me. I was talking to myself, as usual. So, what I was saying was I'll just increase the sizes of these faces. Which one do you want me to do? Yep, sorry about that. Always technical issues. No idea what's happened with these. The nose. Which one? It would help if I labeled them. So I'm going into a pixel here. And I'm going to our pen and just put letters. What am I doing? That is still in vector. So I'm going to pixel mode. And now, like A, and B, and C, and D. If you can see that. Oh, top right, this one. You want me to do the nose here. Yeah. This one. Yeah, okay. So I'll just delete the A, B, C, D a sec and turn off these ones. I'll go into my assets. So we're going to do this one, which is the portrait for nose. Gonna insert that into and put it pretty much in the middle. So what I'm going to do is make sure we're back in vector dynamite. I'm going to actually go to pen tool because I've been having trouble with the pencil tool, which is very weird. And I'm going to start from about here and just draw in a couple of these nudes like so. Like that. Now this all needs resetting because we've been messing with it. And what I'm going to do is go into node tool and select these ones and reset them as smart. Maybe move some of these so it makes more sense as a nose. Don't know why I added one. That's very strange. So that's a bit more like it. It's gonna make this one make a bit more sense. Like I say. So that is the basic premise of it. And now to add everything else. So we'll start off with a fill. And we're gonna make this a skin color. Like so. And we're gonna go back into our shape tool. And we're gonna get some ellipses. And we're gonna put one here. And we're gonna take off that streak. Put it as a slightly darker, like so. And put it within the nose, so a bit like that. We're gonna duplicate it to the other side, like this. So now we got that. We're gonna go into, we're already inside the nose, like so. So whatever shape we use now, or actually I'm gonna use pencil tool, which is this one. I'm gonna put, oh no, I'm gonna have to draw it first. So I'll just draw nothing, 2 seconds. And now change it. We still want nothing on the streak. And I put on the fill color of little bit lighter than this. Right there. And then I'm gonna go into the effects panel. I always put on scale with object and put on Gaussian blur. I'm gonna increase the Gaussian blur right there. And do the exact same for the other side. So into pencil tool and go to about here. Like so. Go into FX, put on Gaussian blur, and we're gonna blur that side right here, right there, like that. And it's just basically a case of filling out layers. So this middle bit needs to be a little bit lighter. So across here, just gonna adjust the nose so it's not near that piece, like so. Move it across slightly. And this time we're gonna make it slightly lighter. Connect up these. And the same trick, so FX, Gaussian blur, and then we're gonna use the Gaussian blur. I can't see when I'm doing this. Right there. And then we're gonna do the same again, but for the bottom of the nose now. So those two nostrils that we had, I was trying to think of the name. I'm gonna use the Gaussian blur on these, but not so much. So probably about there. And then do the rest. So come back to our pencil tool. And I go here, there's like a real ball of the nose. You'll see it if you press your own nose. Knowing where to put these will come with time. It took me a while. Just making that round because it's really round. And I'm gonna go into effects, into Gaussian blur, and right there. And what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna duplicate it and put it on the other, like on the sides, shrink it down slightly, and put it on both sides by duplicating to this side. As you can see, it's starting to look more like a nose. And then the last part, we're gonna where are we? Go to pencil tool. This is all trial and error. This is, so we're gonna go right here, right in there, right in there, and all the way back up, but all the way back right. So it's just these, and we're gonna make that darker now, right there. And I'm gonna have to adjust these with the node tool because I wasn't that good. It's gonna be one about there. This is gonna start here and go round. Probably about there. Yeah, that's about right. So, FX panel, scale with object, Gaussian blur, and then when we do this one, it should start looking more like a nose, like so. Now, on the side of your nose, if you feel it, you've actually got two lines that go down. It's hard to explain, but we're gonna do those now. So, again into pencil, and what we're gonna do is start about here, and they go down here and back up. They're not that large, and I'm just gonna do the other one on this side, like so, like that. and then select them both, go into effects, and go into Gaussian blur, and do these. Adjust it till you're happy with it. Now, on this main one, I'm going to turn off that stroke, because that's too much. And I'm going to turn off the guides, and we're left with quite a cool nose. I hope you agree. So that on the rest of the face will start looking like a nose. Obviously, the more layers, the better it'll look. I'll keep playing with it. You can do as much as you want. So I would add things like on this very edge, right here. I have to adjust these a tiny bit. Yep, on this very edge, I would make it lighter and do the same with the other side. So literally on the very edge, right there. Now, when we Gaussian blur these, it should start looking more rounded on that side. Yeah. And then it's like you can keep playing with this forever. But I'll just do one more, which is this one here. This one, I'll just join these two, like so. This one's gonna be really light now, right there, and Gaussian blur this. Right there. And you'll find the more you play with it, the more layers, the better. It'll start looking really good. But that's obviously a quick demo of the nose, which looks a bit funny at the way, to me. Anyway, I would probably, I don't know, bring in the side bits a little bit. Depends how big the person's nose is, I suppose. But you get the drift. And obviously, we'd taper up like this. But yeah, you get the point. The more you play, the better it gets. So that is how to use the guides again. Sorry for people that have already seen this. I just keep playing with it. That's called being an artist. That is, nothing's ever good enough. Like when you put this on the actual face, it'll look better as well. So I'll just create a mock-up face. So I'll just create this one and put the nose on top and make it more the nose color. So yeah, probably by there. See what I mean? It more stands out. That's what you want. I keep playing with it. You get the thing there. You got the drift. So there we go. The examples are where I've spent a few hours doing it. So these will be better than this one. Much better. So feel free to copy those. They're a good example. That's what I used to do. Just copy someone else's shading until you're like, oh, that shading needs to go there, etc. And then you start remembering, oh, actually, that bit needs to be shaded, that bit needs to be lighter, and it just suddenly starts to click. But it does take time. It took me a while. And like now, I'm terrible for not using reference, which is one of my flaws. Looks good, thanks, Dawn. So is there anything that anyone wants to see? So I'm turn these off and put on our monthly challenge again. Otherwise, I'm gonna call it there, guys. And I must remember new music next time. So that's cool. That's one less step for me. Thank you, Dawn. Thanks everyone for coming. It's been awesome. And I will see you in this one. Oh, before I go, actually, I'll show you how far I've got on Jonathan's challenge. So this is gonna be a mermaid eventually. As you see, I haven't gone past the construction of it yet. But I started doing the face. I just kept doing the face, and I was like, that's a cool face. But yeah, anyways, I will see you again. Thanks very much for coming. Bye bye.